I gotta make a fucking part two to this shit because my fucking shit wanna start fucking recording this shit every time I click off the fucking video and shit.
While
I
riding
make
with
a
a
fucking part
security
two to this
detail
shit.
filled with YSL members who were strapped up with AK-47s.
You got dope, you got money, you got guns. Trifecta, okay?
But Young Thug always seemed to get out of trouble, bonding out, dodging the charges, and that same year, dropping a massive record with Juice WRLD. In it, Thug brags about YFN Lucci's mother getting shot, saying, "I shot at his mommy, now he no longer mentions me." But the music was being carefully examined by the APD, and a few months later, tensions escalated further when Thug found Lucci's car at the world-famous Lenox Mall and posted a photo of it, saying if
That's
it
what really fucking started the fucking beast, that Lenox Mall shit. That fucking Lenox Mall shit.
weren't for what Lucci did for his own family, that he would have killed them. But just months later, in an interview, Thug said it was all for fun, and that he wished Lucci nothing but success.
What's going on with you and YFN Lucci? Sometimes I just like to have fun. It's no hard feelings. I hope he get richer than me. Take care of his family for life.
He was lying through his teeth, because back in Atlanta, Lucci was the target in 2 separate shootings within 2 weeks of each other, as YSL members snuck around Lucci's neighborhood at night and found him filming a music video inside a fenced-in complex. They started taking pot shots at him, with Lucci's crew returning fire in the darkness.
Everybody started shooting. They just started shooting back. We kind of knew like the area where they were coming from, but it like they was outside the gate. Somebody shot my fucking road rush who were with us, man. Nigga ass on the ground, shooting on the fucking ground.
All while this was going on, the younger YSL members
That nigga slime like,
Ass on the ground, shooting on the fucking ground.
All while this was going on, the younger YSL members were expanding operations into the northeast side of the city, breaking into railroad depots, looking for shipping containers, and robbing them of their contents, posting photos of these lists on their phone
No way. And they snitched on themselves?
of all the crews they were at war with, and that same year, traveling to the graveyard where Nut was buried, and spray painting SLAT in big green letters all over his tombstone.
Only thing y'all nigga got more than us is dead now. Like blood, we wrote this shit in blood.
I probably had it before slime.
And we also wrote it on nigga tombstone.
It was only a few months later, one of YSL's most prominent members had just beat a murder conspiracy case. You know him as the rapper Yak Gotti, who in 2015 was caught with rifles speeding on the highway on the way to do a retaliation hit. After another YSL member was shot and beat up at the Magic City strip club, the two picked up rifles.
Oh, no, I'm tweaking. I'm thinking, okay, no. I thought Fabi got shot over there. I'm tweaking. Hold on.
Then got into a high-speed chase with police, crashing into a guardrail. Yak Gotti did 4 years in federal prison as a result, and was now free and building up a rap career with Thug's backing. And just before Halloween, they found Lucci's car again at Lenox Mall. And Gotti decided to take...
How did they know it's this nigga's car, bro? Y'all wildin'. This nigga, no, that nigga again.
And was now free and building up a rap career with Thug's backing. And just before Halloween, they found Lucci's car again at Lenox Mall. And Gotti decided to take a photo standing on top of the car, flipping the middle finger. When Lucci caught wind of it, Gotti turned the photo into a single cover. It was great for promo, but equally good for the police, who were quietly documenting every social media post. They would later reveal Gotti as one of the 5 members riding in the car the night of Nut's murder at the barbershop. And this photo on top of Lucci's car, in the state's eyes, proves that Gotti was actively making threats on behalf of YSL. And just a few months after Gotti took that photo, back in Atlanta, Lucci and some YFN members were riding in his Maybach, driving in the southwest side, Oakland City, Little Baby's neighborhood.
Jackson, man.
They were looking for enemies, and when they found some, the YFN guys started shooting from the Maybach. The people they were shooting at sprawled out for cover, ducked, and shot back, hitting one of Lucci's guys in the head as he clung onto the Maybach doors. His own guys pushed him out the car and drove off, leaving him to die in the street.
Adams was killed in a gun battle.
That shit's wild. That shit is wild. They pushed his own. What type of G? What type of? My shit turned off again. What type of GTA? Fuck. You know that fucking opening scene when you first get GTA, brand new GTA, and then you gotta complete that one little mission, and then the nigga gets shot in his head, and they push that nigga out the fucking whistle close with the car. Like, what type of GTA shit is that, bro? Like, y'all wild.
That developed, then a short distance from the scene was dumped from the Maybach.
Treated like trash, some would say.
This failed drive-by triggered a 112-count RICO indictment of Lucci and his entire crew. The district attorney, who was only elected in January of that year, had been promising to go after any and all rappers with mob ties. She was doing exactly that.
These people that are committing violence, I'm taking a hard stance on them. In prison is where they're headed.
News of Lucci's takedown hit Atlanta hard as police intercepted direct messages of YSL members talking about how the state was trying to indict them on a specific body. They were talking about Nuts' murder. And to the government's surprise, the YSL members they were monitoring kept posting to social media talking about wartime. It's time to lace up. Something that baffled APD, who couldn't believe the online antics were continuing.
The brazen attitude they have, it's amazing what they're willing to put on social media, what they're willing to talk about, what they're willing to show picture-wise.
Just 2 months into the next year, 2022, in Fulton County Prison, a guard opened 2 jail doors simultaneously, leaving Lucci alone and exposed. He was
Nah, that has to be in the setup. Hell no. Red flag. Big ass red flag. Nah, they got that nigga.
attacked by a YSL member who started stabbing him with a homemade shank. But Lucci survived, and the next month, the mother of Young Thug's child was murdered in Atlanta.
They laughed. She laughed. They laughed at us when they drove off in the car still shooting. They laughed while my sister was on that ground.
Most believed it was retaliation for the attack on.
They loud. Oh. So they. Oh, Bro, I promise you, bro. I'll niggas some bitches if they shoot at family members, bro. Like, come look for me, nigga. Like on some real nigga shit. Come look for me, nigga. Why you shooting at my wife? My mom type shit. Like, come look for me. Stop acting like a bitch.
Lucci, but it was actually just a freak coincidence. A random argument at a bowling alley that led
okay, it wasn't
to someone pulling the trigger and killing Young Thug's baby mama, which shows you how violent Atlanta was getting. Local journalist George Cheedy says this
It's been violent, the fuck?
is only the beginning of a systemic takedown of rap crews in the city that are tied to violence.
It's gonna get worse?
I think so. Like I said, there are other prosecutions coming. They're gonna be chock-a-block every month or two, probably for years, until the murder rate starts to fall.
See, Georgia's one of only 7 states with RICO laws at the state level, and they've been taking down crews left and right. First, the feds arrested Rallo, who they claim was charting planes carrying millions of dollars worth of weed across state lines. Then the state took down Hood Rich Pablo and 25
Hood Rich Pablo in him, bro. Ain't no way. He is, okay.
of his guys on a RICO stint in Zone 6. Then last year, the DA nabbed
Is that nigga Hood Rich Pablo in jail or some shit? Or
YF and Lucci, and this year, they took down Young Thug and YSL. With 200 pieces of evidence the state is ready to present, you're gonna see serious discussions on what's classified as art versus what the government can use in your music against you. That's it for this video. Leave me a comment on what video I should do next, and I will see you in the next one.
That nigga. Bro, why is my computer keep turning off? My shit's wild. That's alright though. Alright, I wanna see something. Hood Rich Pablo. One, nigga. That's JD. JD dropped. I'll watch that shit. I'll react to that shit too, probably. 12:57. Nah, I ain't saying no more.